three-row SUVs, like the Volkswagen Atlas, answered the needs of families big and small by offering space, comfort, and towing power without the power sliding doors of a dorky minivan. Thanks to its spacious third row, the 7-passenger Atlas serves as a comfortable way to transport adults. Its large cabin, with the second and third row seats folded, transforms into a useful tool for hauling cargo. Power comes from a 269 horsepower turbocharged inline-4 engine bolted to an 8-speed automatic. Front-wheel drive is standard, but all-wheel drive is available as an option. The Atlas, which competes against more refined competitors such as the Kia Telluride, Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and Mazda CX-90, gets better with every update Volkswagen throws at it. There's even an Atlas Cross Sport, reviewed separately, which puts a stylish spin on the SUV at the expense of a third row. Volkswagen gives the Atlas a stylish makeover for 2024 atop a host of brand new standard equipment. The most obvious change is the Atlas' new look, which includes a revised front fascia with new headlights. There are new wheel designs across the entire lineup, including 21-inch wheels for the R-Line models. Volkswagen ditches the previously available 276 horsepower V6, and instead offers the Atlas with only a 269 horsepower turbocharged inline-4 powertrain. Despite the difference in power plants, the max towing capacity remains 5,000 pounds, and an 8-speed transmission with front-wheel drive is still standard. All-wheel drive remains an option. For the cockpit, the refreshed Atlas gets a bunch of new, more upscale trim thrown into its otherwise plastic basket. For 2024, Volkswagen also makes a heated steering wheel and ventilated front seats standard equipment. A 12-inch infotainment screen is also new, which is a big upgrade from the previous 8-inch unit. VW has also added the Atlas Peak Edition appearance package, offered with exclusive avocado green and pure grey paint colors and a more rugged and outdoorsy look. The price of the 2024 Volkswagen Atlas starts at $40,000 and goes up to $55,000 depending on the trim and options. We'd recommend adding 4Motion all-wheel drive to the Atlas SE with technology. This brings remote start and includes USB charging ports for the third row. To that, we'd spec the second row captain's chairs and the tow hitch, which unlocks the Atlas's maximum towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. Every Atlas comes with the same engine now, a 269 horsepower turbocharged 2-litre 4-cylinder with 273 pound-feet of torque. It pairs with 8-speed automatic transmission and either front or all-wheel drive. The previous Atlas came with a 235 horsepower 4-cylinder or a 276 horsepower V6, but those are gone now. During our drive with the new powertrain, we noticed improved throttle response, and VW's retuned transmission makes the engine feel like it has a little more pep in its step. At our test track, the Atlas managed to hit 60 miles per hour in 7.3 seconds, which is quicker than the V6-powered one we tested in 2018. The Atlas responds obediently to steering inputs and only feels a little clumsy when pushed quickly around corners. It's composed on the highway and reasonably nimble in the city, with a ride that's generally smooth over all but the harshest potholes. Unfortunately, the minor updates to the Atlas don't transform its chassis into something as fun to drive as the Mazda CX-90. Almost every Volkswagen Atlas can tow as much as 5,000 pounds. That's as good as the Toyota 4Runner and Subaru Ascent. The EPA estimates that front-wheel drive Atlases should be good for 20 miles per gallon city and 27 miles per gallon highway. Opting for all-wheel drive drops those estimates to 19 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway for most models. The Peak Edition trims are rated for 18 miles per gallon city and 24 miles per gallon highway. On our 75-mile-per-hour highway fuel economy route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen, our all-wheel drive Atlas test vehicle returned 25 miles per gallon. Family-friendly interior space, a straightforward control layout, and an overabundance of cup holders make the Atlas a practical choice, even among other highly practical rivals. Plus, a third row of seats that can comfortably accommodate full-size adults is a definite win. The interior design of the Atlas is uncomplicated and utilitarian, perfect for families but less so for style mavens, though there is a definite improvement in cabin materials for 2024. The Atlas should accommodate just about anything a suburban family can throw at it, and there are plenty of thoughtfully placed storage nooks to stash small items. In our luggage testing, the Atlas impressed us by fitting 4 carry-on suitcases behind the third row and 38 behind the first, same as the enormous Honda Pilot. No matter which trim you choose, the Atlas comes well connected and ready to entertain. A 12-inch infotainment touchscreen is standard and has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability, a 6-speaker sound system, a wireless phone charging, and 6 USB-C ports with 45 watts of charging power. Unfortunately, it lacks the volume and tuning knobs that make operating the radio system easier.